All right, what is good? Let's go ahead and install Scala. This programming language is some Java-based programming language with the look of Python and the functionality supposedly of some kind of imperative functional system. I'm not sure why we needed this one, but we got it. It doesn't seem to have any benefits other than confusion, but that's my opinion. I'm not an expert. Really didn't spend much time with this one. But the install, pretty painless. We're going to start with Linux. A couple of things you want to take note is that we are extracting a GitHub into a folder, and we're actually installing Coursier. Coursier is the kind of, I want to, it's not a package manager, but it's the artifact fetching thingamajig. It's the application and artifact manager. So this is what we're actually installing, and it is going to enable you to install multiple versions of Scala. So let's get started. All right, so it's this curl command. You can just copy that. And again, if curl isn't working for you, for some reason, there might be some permission issues, wget should be fine and take care of that. I haven't had issues here, but I have on other systems. So here we go. Go ahead. Boom. And we already have a JDK, but Coursier takes care of that, and it should handle this if you don't have the JVM. And if you need it, it should just be sudo apt open JDK. It shouldn't be that complicated. Windows, it's something else, but it also should be handled by Coursier. And we're going to add this to the profile. Dot profile. The convention that I'm seeing online is to keep the dot profile clean, put everything in the bashrc, and then have the dot profile source bashrc. But in this case, we're just going to go with the default and install it in the dot profile. So when it's time to uninstall, make sure you remove that, and we'll get into that during the uninstall process. So we'll go Y, and that's basically it. That's the install right there. It's not complicated, pretty easy. Some people were saying they had trouble with this. I'm guessing that you had a depreciated version, not a depreciated, an older version, a depreciated version of the JVM, and you didn't read the error that came up potentially with Coursier. Coursier's pretty good. This really should handle everything for you. There really shouldn't be any install issues that are unknown. It should definitely give you some kind of warning or some kind of message. Should be easy breezy. Okay, no Scala. Let's see if we go. We might have to restart the session. Since it's in the dot profile and that's at login, we may need to restart the session to get that, but maybe not. Before we restart, just to show that it is installed, everything is going to be in the local share and Coursier. So Coursier is there and the bin is there. So let's go ahead and restart this. All right, so after a restart, the dot profile gets loaded at login. That's just how it is. Really, it should have added it to the bashrc, but that's neither here nor there. So we're good to go. That's Scala, and CS is Coursier, and that has a bunch of commands. The startup command is what, or the setup command is what runs when you install Scala. So that is the install process. Pretty painless. You use Scala C to compile, and if you want further details, you should be able to find those. I'm not going to do a video on Scala. This is stupid. All right, so let's go ahead and uninstall this. The things you want to remember is the dot profile file has a path that we want to delete, and everything is installed in the Coursier folder. There also should be some files in the cache as well that we'll have to delete, but everything is referenced to those two folders, so it is a pretty clean uninstall. Let's first go to the local, the share, Coursier, and just delete it, move to trash. Then we'll go to the cache here. There's another one, Coursier, move to trash, and that should be it. Then here, we want to go nano profile. Here, as you can see, it's just going to source the bash, and that should be it. I have this GHC cup also that was put in here from earlier. Both of those need to go. Ideally, according to the people on the internet that have spent time looking into this and are maintaining these free services for the benefit of humanity, may God bless their souls, they have recommended that you keep the profile file as it is here, trying to minimize the amount of action going in here, avoid redundancy. So we're going to save this. There we go. And that gets reloaded at login. So we'll type in CS and it can't find it. and we'll type in Scala, and it can't find it. After a restart, they will be gone. It will say not installed and give you that other shit. All right, so we went ahead and restarted. Not found. Not found. So they are gone. We are uninstalled. Let's move on to Windows. So now here we are on the Windows machine. Let's go ahead and do the Scala install on Windows. We're going to get an executable. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to get a zip file that contains an executable. It's not packaged with an uninstaller, but fortunately everything is using Coursier, and that's all installed in a single place, so it is not too bad. Go to the install portion, download the Scala installer. I believe I already have it downloaded. There it is. It's a zip. You can extract it, but it'll actually let you run it without extracting, so go ahead and run it. I do already have the JVM installed. If you don't, OpenJDK is pretty easy to install. You can install it from Java directly. You can install it from the Oracle website. You can use VS Code and install it from there. There's a lot of ways to install Java. You shouldn't have any problems with that. And since you just want a recent version, there really shouldn't be any dependencies. It's not like you need a specific version. I'm not sure why anyone was having trouble with that. But it is installed, and we can check the system environment variables and check the path here. And here we are. This is the location of the application, or of Coursier, which contains Scala inside of it. And we're going to go ahead and go to the command prompt. We're going to type in Scala. Since it's already added the path, it should run just fine, and it does. I'll go ahead and get out of there. And we'll go ahead and type CS. This is the Coursier command, and you can see that that is also ready to run. So that is how you install it. Pretty simple. And if you're using Visual Studio Code or VS Code, then would want to add the extension. Okay, so now we want to uninstall this. And again, we took note of where that was. It was in the AppData. So you go here. First, you want to click View, Show Hide Hidden Items. You should pretty much have that. You can go to options here as well, and here's some other options that might be useful to you. Open file export of this PC is better than quick access in my opinion, so I would change that. And I keep it a double click to open an item, because I open each folder in its own window is sometimes nice, but for this I'm not going to do that. And show hidden folders, display the full path in the title bar is fantastic, and should be it. So I'll go ahead and apply that, and those are usually the settings that I go with. So that is the way to do it. There you go. You click that and you get the path. So let's go to local disk, users, student, AppData. It's hidden, but now it's not. And it should be in the local and Coursier. Open that up and it should be in the data and in the bin. And you can see here, here's all the Scala related things we have, the CLI, the compiler, and the kind of GUI thing, and the whole thing here. So we want to delete this entire folder. We're going to go ahead and right click, delete it, and we then want to delete the environment variables. So environment variable, path, go ahead and delete that, and go ahead and delete that, and we should be good to go. Okay, okay, exit out of there, and then the command prompt. It's not found, and it is gone. So that's how you install Scala. This one, a lot of people are having trouble with this, and if you are having trouble, always email me, leave a comment, or contact me in another method if you have other methods available. I hope you got a good date ahead of you. Peace.